Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Disco Elysium, where we are back in the doomed commercial area looking for that offsite copy for Sona. Although the offsite copy isn't really offsite, it is just in the basement of the same site. According to Sona, that seems to be enough to make it an offsite copy, but honestly, I'm not really convinced by that. Obviously, I'm not an expert on stuff like that, but I feel the only reason why you would have a dedicated offsite copy as opposed to any normal backup copy is in case something happens to the actual site itself, like a fire burning down the building, right? So it wouldn't be enough to just store it on a different floor of the same building. It has to be physically removed from the site, maybe even the larger area. But what do I know? And I mean, Sona seems to think that it would not have prevented the data loss anyway. So yeah, let's just go to the basement, which I think is through here. And let's try to get that offsite copy from the ice cream maker. It's not in the fridge anymore, but over here.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Okay, so I have unplugged it and apparently it is defrosting already. But I have to equip my new pry bar first, so let's do that. Get the ice cream maker open. Yes.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
I mean, this is not exactly an amazing percentage, but it is +2 for the machine being unplugged, so cutting off the electricity was a good call. And I have better grip with gloves. Okay, I guess that's as good as it's going to be, because I think I'm still wearing my physical instrument tank shirt. So I can't increase this any further. Well, let's give it a try.
Ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant Gewaltsund multi-tool until the lid cracks open. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words "off-site copy" written on its side.
Alright, there it is. Let's take the filament.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
Of course, the question is now, can I have a look at this filament as well? I mean, I could go back to the radio computer and see if anything is still written on that filament.
We should take it back to Miss Lukanen Kilde as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Right.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
Yeah, just what I've been thinking, interfacing. I'm sure we have a few more minutes to take a look at this filament as well. I'm being very nosy today again. Also, I guess I should equip my flashlight again. Bring the offsite copy back to Sona. Yes, but first I will see what's on
Tiles
it.
on the cube are still smoldering,
Oh, I will
casting
try
the
to anyway.
framework in a soft glow.
Alright, insert the
Fluorescent
offsite
plain
copy.
print key. Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Let's press play.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you.
Good afternoon. Doc, please repeat. Is
I mean, we've
this the
heard all of this
offsite
before.
copy?
I might have a password for the offsite copy. I mean, maybe they've just been using the same password over and over again, right?
Good. Please repeat the password.
Well, let's give it a try. Afterlife death.
No, that's not it.
Oh, well, this one actually has a different password.
Maybe it's the second part of the leitmotif you saw on the stained glass window.
Could it be that easy? After death, alive again? Well, may as well try it.
Good. I've
there we go.
unlocked the offsite copy. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Yeah, I don't know. Their security measures weren't really all that impressive, huh?
Ka-ching.
Ka-ching indeed.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else?
Nope.
Thank you.
I'm off.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Okay, first of all, let's remove the offsite copy, or do I have to print first? I probably have to print first, and then I can remove it. So, let's print.
It sounds like something cracks before the piece of paper starts filling up with pure black ink. Something's broken. Machines aren't supposed to behave like this.
Well, maybe the offsite copy is damaged after all. Let's read the printout.
The paper is soaked with ink, its monochrome darkness spanning from margin to margin. It's not possible to make out any information.
What happened? It's just covered in ink. Here, something is broken.
Odd. Something is obviously broken here.
Yep, that's my conclusion as well. But I have a red check for perception here, and I might be able to make out something after all.
A single speck of white shines out from the shade. For some reason, the printer decided to spare this one tiny dot of paper.
That is fascinating. Is this our 2mm hole in the world?
Looks like gibberish. Better get running again.
I'm not sure. There's probably a meaning behind this. Let's tear off the printout.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a
Alright,
soft...
let's
the filament
take the offset
slides
copy
out
again.
of its glowing nest.
And now we can leave. Yep, there it is. And now I have another one that I could pawn off. But I mean, this one I actually have to return to Sona, so can't just give this one away. Where exactly do I have to go? I mean, this is just to the dice maker, right? Speaking of which, I believe I had a skill check with the dice maker. I don't remember. There may have been one that I might be able to retry.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Of course, my odds for shivers are still pretty bad. Let's see, can I increase my chances here a little bit? First of all, I'm going to put on my normal armor again. And I don't think I have a lot of stuff to increase shivers. Although there might be some stuff that I can buy. Yeah, this isn't looking good. Okay, I could increase it by 2 points. How would my odds look like now?
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Well, I guess I can give this a try.
Aside from getting naked,
Nope.
you're not sure what else to do. The building holds no more answers for you.
I guess I would have to actually invest some points into my shivers. But okay, I guess I will just leave and return to Sona now. Okay, it's clearly not through here. I think I have to go this way. Yep. I think I also could have used the basement to leave this place. I remember there was like another exit, but now I'm all the way over here again. That works as well. Ooh, what do we got here?
Give up. You'll never find the answer. There's no other copy of Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity here.
But why? There's gotta be a way to solve this. I guess that's it. Maybe it's better this way. Finish thought. Yeah, there's gotta be a way to solve the puzzle of the mistaken identity.
There isn't. If only you had more time, more resources. Who knows what you could have come up with? Maybe if there had been more money and less speed.
Well, I haven't actually taken any speed so far.
Or more
Speed. Well, obviously electrochemistry would say that.
Or that, yes. Either way, you might have been able to come up with an answer, but not like this.
Okay.
Hang on, you can do this. Use your imagination. You know who the suspects are. Just make it up.
Okay, so basically I write my own ending to that novel. I guess that would work.
So, who killed Charlie Spillane and Deanna Denuva, detective? Just fucking pick one.
I mean, my main suspect was the police captain because he seemed to have the most solid motive and, I don't know, probably the most appropriate skill to kill someone and try to cover it up than the art collector and the politician's twat son. I don't know. He seems like the obvious suspect. Or I could just go for Dick Mullen himself. Which would be funny, I think. But I'm going with my original guess, the police captain.
Sounds good. You can't trust the fuzz after all. They say they've got your back, but do they really? More like they've got a knife in your back. You've seen it yourself, haven't you? Maybe that cuts a little close to the bone, jaded cop. Take it easy. Don't let the memory of old betrayals haunt you tonight.
Alright. So basically I just decided that it was a police captain. Works for me. Anyway, I won't need the flashlight anymore. Of course, I rarely ever need the tear back at this point because I picked up most of the tear. But I don't really need to carry around any of the other stuff permanently, so may as well keep the bag. Okay, anyway, let's return to the church. And let's hand over the offsite copy. I have some good news for you.
Yes?
Oh no, I didn't want to talk to you, I'm sorry. I wanted to talk to Sona.
Yes, what is it?
So, about the offsite copy you asked me to bring.
Yes?
I brought you the filament. Give her the offsite copy. Yep.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
So, what's going to happen now?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
She already inserted the filament into the radio computer's core, ready to close the door. Don't waste your time printing it out. There's nothing but a speck of white in a sea of ink. It's broken. What are you even hoping to find? I mean, there is a possibility that the black page is a result of the radio computer being broken and not the filament. So I guess she should try it anyway to see if the same happens here or if it's just the computer back in the broken, doomed commercial area. So what are you even hoping to find?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment.
Alright.
Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out.
Alright, so basically we have the same kind of error here, which means it is not the radio computer but the filament itself.
This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that.
Played cool. Now what? Something very wrong with that filament memory. Step back, please. Just stop. Stop playing with this thing. Yeah, I think something is very wrong with that filament.
Sona doesn't reply. Her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Yeah, I mean, that's the next interesting question. Is that one white pixel on this printout as well?
Here, I found it.
Where? Lean closer. It's the white dot in the same place I saw it before when I printed it out. Yeah, I guess I will tell her about that. It might actually be helpful for her research if she knows that this happens on both radio computers and not just this one.
Hold on.
She's behind the keyboard now, typing in some numbers that only she understands. The terminal beeps and the light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart. Can I do anything? I'm still not sure that it's a good idea, tinkering with the unknown. I know, I am very curious to see what's going to happen, so can I do anything?
Shh! Just give me a second, I'm almost...
She clocks up her typing speed.
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
Done! I've got it! I found the location of the anomaly!
There's joy in her voice as she bumps her fist into the air. Okay, well, I guess maybe that one white pixel was indeed like a visual representation of that hole in the world. You did it, you found the coordinates. Oh my god, congratulations. So where is it? Where is your 2mm hole in the world? Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you!
So where is it?
There. In the swallow.
She points at the other end of the church where a group of water bowls form a ritualistic arch. Well, I guess that is not unexpected that it is something somewhere in there, right?
Think you can help me again?
It would mean that this is what's causing the anomaly. Sure, I can.
I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double check my calculations.
Okay.
You like moving things around. Moving things around is calming.
Well, in that case, let's do it.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Okay, well, sounds easy enough.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm off to do that, moving around, I suppose. Move the water bowls to the right position and report back. Okay. That's an easy task.
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor.
All right.
Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Why did I just get some healing for that? Apparently interfacing really likes moving stuff around. Move the third bowl from the left 2 centimeters away. Move the fourth bowl from the left 5 centimeters to the right. Okay, that's the 2 things I'm supposed to do. Let's go.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound.
And the other bowl as well.
Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor.
Well, maybe you should have been more careful here, interfacing.
The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall. Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place, after all.
Right. I've been trying to walk most of the time. Although sometimes I actually forgot about it. Anyway, I have moved your water bowls. Now what?
Yes, what is it?
I moved the water bowls to the right position just like you asked. What's next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
She stops biting into her chapped lip. What's wrong? Okay, let's get this party started. Yeah, something wrong?
Yeah, nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones.
Okay.
If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Wait, why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place? Isn't it going to be just silent and nothing else? Both are good questions. So why did you have them mute in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
And don't you think that it's just going to be silence again?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything.
Alright, then let's give this a try.
I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
She turns to face you, the mainframe throwing shadows on her chin.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
She grows silent, her face very pale in the cold light of electricity. What? You're overthinking this. You're right, we should be cautious. We don't know what we're dealing with here. Yeah, but I mean, we won't find out until we try, so I think you're overthinking it.
Maybe I'm just tired.
It's scary, but we just have to face it. Hey, I don't think I want to do it anymore. Seems too dangerous. Slowly start to back off. No, do not back out now. I want to know more about this hole in the world. So, I guess we just have to face it.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
She puts on her oversized headphones, ready to press unmute on the keyboard.
The lieutenant takes a step back.
Apparently Kim is afraid of whatever is going to happen here.
And then, nothing.
Okay, well, that is somewhat underwhelming.
Nothing happens as Sona, Loken Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence.
Which I guess is not completely unsurprising, since, you know, the area around the alleged hole in the world is also completely silent.
You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
So, can you hear anything?
She doesn't answer, her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus, one hand cupping the headphone.
I mean, she has the headphones, so she would be able to hear even like a small sound. So, well...
Damn it!
She lets out a loud sigh before tearing off her headphones. She's still avoiding your gaze. Come on, did you hear anything? Well, at least the world seems to be still alright. I mean, what did you expect would happen? She just unmuted her headphones. That's not going to cause the end of the world. But yeah, I guess you didn't hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow? I mean, I guess we kinda did. But it just doesn't have a sound, I suppose.
No.
She rests her face on her hands, massaging the forehead.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it.
Well, in that case, you have to make a new hypothesis, I suppose.
But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is.
Well, even failure can lead to some kind of new knowledge. Like I said, you just have to adjust your hypothesis and then try again.
You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But
All
don't
right.
get your hopes up.
I guess I will do that.
This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Well, thankfully, I have really good perception skills. I got another point for helping Egghead with his jam and found a melody for Egghead. So I should have some pretty good odds here. Let's do it.
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean? Yes, but can I hear anything? Yeah, what does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air.
Okay, so I guess something is happening.
What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
I mean, that is possible. It's just a frequency that is below or above normal human hearing. Sona, take off the headphones. What if we just need a better sound system? Good point.
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
I have no idea.
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
I mean, the ravers have like parts of a sound system. Maybe if you combine your equipment, you can build something.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
Murmurs the lieutenant, inspecting the damage done to the arabesques.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yes, but they could help with these speakers, right? They do have a sound system.
You mean the speed freaks?
She closes her eyes as more dance music invades the holy silence of the sanctuary.
Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
I mean, if you let them set up the nightclub here in the church, I guess they would, or I will convince them to do so. They would if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you. Sure, if you agree to let them build their drug lab. We have already spoken about the drug lab. We just want to start a nightclub, so yeah. Will you let them move in with you?
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Okay, well, that's all I'm asking.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective, as always.
Yes, I am quite proud of myself, so I guess I will go and talk to them.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
Also, do I have any new dialogue in here?
The swallow, you mean? What about
Nope, that's all the same.
Great. Thanks.
Alright, well, we made some pretty good progress here. Report back to Andre that they can move in. He will be very pleased, I'm sure. So it's going to be a very interesting place here. We have the ravers, we have the crabman and Sona. And they all can build a nightclub together. Oh, what is that? The same address that lead programmer of Photo's accident was looking for. Yes. Doesn't really help me anymore though. Right, now let's go and talk to Andre again. I have some very good news for you.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Very good. Yes, I'm here to talk about the church again.
Yes? What's the deal?
Good news, I managed to convince Sona. She's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition: she needs your speakers for her project. Exactly.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of anodic dance music.
The speed freak smiles, happier than he's ever been before. You're going to have to share space for a couple of weeks until she gets her research finished. Right, she is not going to stay there permanently.
That's fine. We can manage.
He grins, excited. Okay.
And what about the side business? Have you made up your mind?
You mean the drug lab? Yeah, that's not going to happen. It's illegal, you see. Side business, I don't know what you're talking about. Turn a blind eye. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to arrest people for taking drugs or whatever, but I feel maybe I shouldn't go so far to actually help them distribute or make drugs. So I suppose this is where I should draw the line.
Oh man, really? You're a complete ballbuster.
His smile wanes slightly. I mean, I guess once I've left this place, I can't control this anyway, so if they decide to set up a drug lab afterwards, that's not my business anymore.
Fine, we can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours maybe. Come check back later. Let's
Alright.
get moving.
I guess I'm going to leave the tent. And now the tent is already gone. Let's have a look at my journal. Visit the nightclub after ravers have moved in. I mean, the question is, how long do you want me to wait for that? I guess I will have a look inside the church to see if I can already see something, but I may have to pass some time first. And it's not late enough to go to my communist meeting, so can't do that. Well, they are certainly here already. And it looks very nightclub-ish already. Let's talk to Andre again.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000?
No, I cannot imagine 10,000 people in here. Not even 1,000 people. A couple of dozen, maybe. Or 100.
Ecstatic vibrations. Totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
He looks at the imposing black box in the corner that's churning out the sound.
Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
Well, I guess I can help you with that. What do you propose as a name, Andre? Okay, so I can ask all of them for a suggestion. Okay, what is your proposal, Andre?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Okay,
Andre's overthinking it.
says the girl with the microphone.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the science.
Okay,
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
okay, but I would still like to hear your input on it. So, Estelle, what would you suggest?
How about something simple? Like the club?
Well, I feel that might be a little bit too simple.
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
Yeah, I don't really like that name either. Egghead, what about you?
Yakukata!
Of
Yakukata! The place to be!
Yeah, I don't like that one either. I think most people do not understand what Yekokata is supposed to be.
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Hardcore!
Nope.
Nega!
We're not going to call this place hardcore.
No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
It's also a terrible name. But Noid, what about you?
The amnesia.
The amnesia? Huh. I mean, of all the names suggested so far, I guess I like this one the best, but it is still oddly vague.
Like the I can't remember the name of the club amnesia.
Amnesia!
And I guess Estelle makes a good point here.
It's not amnesia, guys.
It sounds like this club is going to give you amnesia. Sona, do you have an opinion on this, maybe?
I don't.
Okay, well, straight into the point.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
But I will still ask Kim for his opinion as well.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
I kinda expected him to give an answer like that. I suppose he doesn't have much of an imagination, at least not in this regard.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Yeah, I can't even ask the Crabman for his opinion.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Estelle. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
I'm sure he has, but I can't actually ask him, it seems.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
Okay, so I guess it will all come down to me and I have to decide a name. Okay, so what are my options here?
You have? Well, what's the name?
Disco Elysium. No truce with the Furies. Reversal West. That is extremely lame. This one is weird. I don't know. Most people will probably not associate a nightclub with that name. So it's gotta be Disco Elysium, right? At least it's the best suggestion of those three.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead.
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
Okay, Andre seems to like it.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Okay, apparently we have just named this nightclub Disco Elysium, so the name of the game actually has an actual function in the game. A light beam washes over the dance floor, bathing it in violet blue.
The wind brings some snow in from the broken gallery. It wraps you in its embrace, cold and luminous. You should return to the mural soon, to the one that said, tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Yeah, Shivers always tells me this whenever I'm finishing like a quest, so I'm guessing that all of these quests increase my chances with the mural. And I guess this is like the last one, although I still have like some quests for the individual ravers that I may be able to finish.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Start tapping your foot. Observe his movement. What are you doing, Andre? Yeah, I mean, that dance is kinda lame.
I'm dancing.
He performs yet another strange pattern of moves, but it doesn't look very cool or modern. Honestly, it looks kind of lame. That's just what I've been saying. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't know. He dances like a grandfather or something.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing?
We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
He jumps up and down with glee, his moves punctuated by the stroboscopic flash of the club lights.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
The question is Harry a better dancer? You would think he is, due to his disco days, but then again, that's a long time ago.
Audio waves thump against your ribcage.
Oh dear.
The speaker setup makes everything sound much better, but the beat is still so weak.
Yeah, I still have to improve the music, so maybe I'm going to wait with this skill check until I finished Egghead's quest and the music is perfect, and then I will try to dance to it. I've been meaning to ask you, what's with the hair? I don't know, what is with the hair?
It's to express my individuality.
You mean that spiky blonde hair over here?
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Or is it because you're balding? Is it important for you to be an individual? Fair enough, that's idiotic. I don't know, is it because you're balding?
Or because I'm balding, yes. I want to fuse the remains of my hair together before it leaves me.
Okay, I guess that is a good reason to fuse your hair together.
I want to show my hair. I don't give a fuck how old you think I am. I'm 20.
Really? I mean, some people start balding very early, but 20 seems to be very young for that. So how old are you?
Not 20.
Okay. Well, so I guess it is important for you to be an individual.
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes.
Well, fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway.
Okay, I guess that's it for now.
Goodbye, officer.
Can I talk to Egghead again? Where is he? I think this is Egghead over here. Yep, that is Egghead. That is clearly Egghead. What do you mean, finally found?
DeLorean charge! church, the place to be! Make some noise, my church people!
Large speakers are set up behind the young man blasting a familiar song.
Vibrations thump through your blue soul. The music sounds much better in the church.
It does.
A hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, tangled in its branches, something bronze flutters in the wind.
Okay, but we've learned about that already. That's the place of the tape that we've already picked up.
He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand in the air. In front of him, the audio mixer, one reel spinning. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side you see an auxiliary line in with the number 4.5 written next to it.
So how do you like it in the church?
Yeah! Back on the case! No disgrace! Bring it down to party place! The first page of the second chapter!
His voice echoes all around the grand hall.
Could it be? Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
Okay, that is rather depressing. But okay, I guess that's all we can talk to Eckhart about at the time. Alright, well, nice talking to you. What about you? Where did the O come from? O with a little accent on top.
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going? I see that your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is anodic dance music. Right, how are you doing?
What? What did you say?
You can barely hear her over the thumping bass of anodic dance music. I said, how's the project going?
I can't hear you! The music is too loud!
Oh dear. The project, how is it going?
Oh, the project! It's not going well!
Why?
There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Sorry, can you repeat that? Why don't you just ask him? Yeah, why don't you just ask him?
He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and yekokata! A place to be, apparently!
Yeah, I know your pain, but I can speak to him.
Thanks! Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes!
She does jazz hands to mock him.
Let me know how it goes!
Well, I mean, I was able to talk to him before, so maybe he will communicate with me properly.
Good morning! Yeah! Hardcore!
Egg, can you please route Sona's signal through your speakers? Yes, please.
To the mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
It's 3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Glad we cleared that up.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
I mean, I still have to pass some time until my communist meeting, so I don't mind this.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here.
He searches for the cable on the ground and picks it up, looking at the jack.
Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people!
With a grin, he sticks the plug into the auxiliary line and you hear a satisfying click.
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Interfacing is heavy.
Great! Someone got through to him! Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Alright, let's turn the music off for a moment.
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the on for just a sec for a special scheduled event.
Okay, then let's listen to the sound of nothingness.
The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. All right, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes, and then I'll turn off the music.
Alright, goodbye. Okay, so I guess now we can tell Sona that she can route the sound of the anomaly through the main speakers. However, the episode is getting kind of long, so I suppose I will continue this experiment in the next episode. For now, let's call it a day. As always, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.